right, everybody, we're live. How's everyone doing? Christina/Dude back. We're going to roll this back a little bit and try this again from the debacle from yesterday. Hoping everyone's had a great day and all this other stuff too. It's 3 over here. It's 5 in other places. And then it's a completely other day across the world. So anyway, hoping everyone is having a good Thursday. Hoping everyone had a good Valentine's Day yesterday. And I just hope everyone's having a great day. Got sun for a little bit here in California and stuff like that too, but then clouds just block out the sun a little bit. So hoping everyone's having a good one. What's up, my man Caveman, aka my caveman partner in crime? Catch us on something geeky that we do every couple weeks and stuff like that. Support the nerds and support the geeky. That's what we're all about. Just the love of geek film and all that great stuff. Thanks for joining me, my friend. Appreciate that. Has the link to Anthony's channel. Yeah, just go vote for Horror YouTuber of the Month for March. I'm one of those. And then I put the other fellow gents there in the info bar as well. So just vote whoever you want. It's just a blessing just to be nominated for that anyway. So what's up, Mr. Corey? Thanks for joining me today and stuff like that. I appreciate it, my friend. And going to get started here in a second. Just doing just my personal top 10, kind of whatever order, except for maybe the top 5, you can say, of releases that Arrow has done. Arrow is a great label. The first Arrow video I ever bought is in my top 10. They're just really the first boutique label I ever bought from was Arrow, and they're a great label. Arrow is worldwide. The UK, they kick ass too. Great releases, specifically some recent great releases and stuff like that. I can talk about films like Carlito's Way, more kind of modern films for that time when you can think they were kind of boutique at one point. And then for certain titles, you didn't think that they would get, you know what I mean? Like stuff from Brian De Palma, from these other great directors. They're a great label. They weren't my label of the year for last year, but the way they're doing their stuff now, they're up there as my label of the year for 2024. But of course, the year is still young, so we're just going to get into my favorite releases by them, and yeah, just a great label and stuff like that. So, Mr. Burrows, thanks for coming in, saying hi. Appreciate it, my friend. You may see some stuff in here that you and I love a lot. It's part of the Arrow label, but yeah, great. It's a great label. And it's just all fun in here and stuff like that. And yeah, just kind of put in your top 10 kind of titles too in chat there, everybody. And what are your thoughts on Arrow as a boutique label and all that other stuff too. So I'm just going to get to this really, really quick. Yesterday, I thought about maybe doing something like Gizmo was doing over on his channel with something rotten in his collection. That just didn't pan out. In the end, nobody was really here, and I can understand why. It was a bad timing, and with the events that I found out happened yesterday, I just want to talk about that real quick. The tragedy that happened in the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl winning parade. Afterwards, that's a tragedy. A person died, and that's just sad. You know, I can talk about what I think of the NFL and all this other stuff. This has nothing to do with the players, the people, nothing like that at all. You know, tragedy happened. People were celebrating, and then it just gets ruined by a tragedy like that. So I'm very sorry for the families that people had to suffer through that. And now we're just going to get to the fun with it and all like that. And that's what this is all about. And I just realized I put kind of too much on my plate. Sometimes I do that. So that's why I kind of deleted the live stream, because nothing was really coming from it. And, I just had to, reset a little bit. I'm on vacation and all this good stuff too. And it's all about fun for me doing this channel, all about fun, all about giving you all great content, and quality is better than quantity. And that's kind of how I have to think here. So anyway, I got this is a side out hoodie and stuff like that, but this is in the Michigan Wolverines colors and stuff like that from my man, Anthony. And it's all good. Just prepping the Wolverine colors and all this stuff too. And then we're just going to get started here. So first I'm going to start with some honorable mentions, believe it or not, and then we can get started. So I will first start out. This is surprising, but First honorable mention. I just have 3 here. I could put like a ton of honorable mentions here. It's very hard. It's always hard coming with the top 10 of any label, really, and even any film. Of course it is, but I have to go with the Empire of Screams. This is the economy version and stuff like that, which is on sale in the Vday sale that Arrow is doing, specifically for robot jocks here. I remember seeing this film like a few times when I was a kid. This is a great set for all the films that you get. So you get Robot Jocks, Arena, Cellar Dweller, Dolls, and the Dungeon Master. I've heard of Cellar Dweller and I've heard of Dolls. And this is a cool kind of thin set, you can call it, and stuff like that. But this is a great economy set. And I love Robot Jocks. As a kid, I was pissed about the ending and stuff like that, but I have to revisit it. It's because of Robot Jocks that we got Pacific Rim. So, like I say, it's a great set to get. $40 now. And yeah, if you don't have it, pick it up. Definitely. Second honorable mention is just basically the Giallo Essentials set. If you want to get into this genre, this is my second favorite subgenre. I love Giallo. I love Italian directors. I just love Italian cinema. These dudes, I've said it over and over and over again until I'm blue in the mouth. There are different types of cats. If you want to get into Giallo and stuff like that, a place to start would be any one of these sets, in my opinion, specifically the yellow one that has torso. But I mean, you get really off the bat these bangers of films that me and Darren covered on my Giallo showcase last week. So, I mean, you know, any one of these releases you can get and just you know, and start with any of them and stuff like that too, and you're pretty much set. So, and they recently have a sale too for these, and these guys gone as low as, some of the newer ones gone as low as 35, I think, and that's the cheapest I've seen them. So yeah, definitely any one of these sets right here, I definitely consider getting. And then last honorable mention, I know this is crazy to kind of say. I remember seeing this on Amazon Prime and stuff like that, but of course it's an American Werewolf in London. You can't really go wrong with this at all. Specifically this. Mostly what Amazon Prime shows is the Arrow transfers of the films. And that's one thing with Arrow and their transfers. They're on point with a lot of stuff. It looks really good with their transfers. And this bad boy I got a while back at the Barnes & Noble when they had these sales like that, 20% off that price. And it's worth it for full price, in my opinion, for these sets. And yeah, of course, it's like an all-time werewolf film, of course. We talked about the director on and off, but yeah, that'd be the last honorable mention here would be this bad boy right here. So, you know, like I say, all great stuff. And they really pretty much have what you like, you know, whatever you're kind of looking for, whether it be action, whether it be martial arts, where it be that one Streets of Red, Policio Testi. I mean, they have it. You know, they just have kind of what you're maybe be looking for and all this other stuff too. And they keep on just coming out with great releases. So we'll start here. Move this guy over here. Put these guys up here. So my number 10, and this recently just came out. That's Wild Things. This is what kind of told me that these boutique labels are coming out with more modern stuff. So it's a fight for the rights for these and stuff like that. And Arrow got the rights to this one, and this is a steelbook set. And I got this in the last Arrow sale, and this is on sale right now. So I remember having this on DVD. This is before I had a DVD player, and my mom worked for Sandia Laboratories. There's a sister. They are the sister lab to Livermore Labs. And when she was still working there, you could borrow their computers and stuff like that. So she brought home the Super Mac that she was working on there, the lab, which came with the DVD player. And during summer vacation and stuff like that, when I was a young slasher dude and all this other stuff, you know, I had the DVD, but I didn't have a player to play it on for a long time. I didn't. So nobody was there, turn on the computer, put it in the DVD player, and I'd watch this guy like a couple of times, and kind of first time seeing the beautiful Denise Richardson on here with Neff Campbell, but Denise Richards full frontaled in that nice sexy skirt of hers. and Matt Dillon, and of course Kevin Bacon. It's like a neo-noir type of a thriller. I like it a lot. This was a great release by Arrow, and I highly recommend picking this up and stuff like that. Can't go wrong with this at all, in my opinion. So yeah, that's Wild Things. They also have the I also have have it in my shelving up there. Not Wild at Heart. What's the one with Christian Slater in it? I have that version of that one too in a steelbook and stuff like that. So, hey Jamie, hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Follow this awesome, beautiful lady. She does great content over there at her channel. I got the Wild Things Arrow release. Wish I could have gotten that steelbook, but I got the Blu-ray box instead. That's all good, Jamie, and stuff like that. I just thought, hey, why not? It looked interesting, you know, for the steelbook with the booklet and stuff like that too. So it's cool that it comes like in a box like that. It kind of preserves the steelbook a little bit better, in my opinion. Saying hi to Jamie and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a great release, and it's really good. So I like it a lot. Let's see what I saw. Yeah, True Romance. That was the other one. Yeah, True Romance. Excuse me. Yeah, Untamed Heart. That's one with Nicolas Cage, or Wild at Heart is the one with Nicolas Cage. But yeah, it's a great. It's great stuff like here. But yeah, I'd highly recommend Wild Things and stuff like that too. Like I say, the steelbook's on sale. I think it's like $40, maybe cheaper. Yeah, definitely pick this up. It's very good. Matt Dillon playing a Matt Dillon kind of character, kind of shady MFer. So, you know, it's all good though. I love him as an actor. So, but yeah, that takes me back. Number 9. This was released last year, early, I think, and this is on sale. And this one surprised me. That's the Gothic Fantastico box set from Arrow. This is a nice box set. This was up for my box set of the year. Now, I've only seen one film in this, and that's The Witch. So that's this one right here. Nice little box set right here. Comes with a booklet and stuff like that. I recommend this to anybody who likes like Gothic type early horror and stuff like that. But this is Italian Gothic type horror. Just by watching The Witch for the first time, I'm highly impressed. This is a great set. I'd recommend this to anybody. I think this is on sale right now for $40 on that Arrow site for Vday, but I highly recommend it. All these films are banger. Like I said, I've only seen The Witch, but just for that, it's worth it and stuff like that. And I know Dirk as well really likes The Witch, so yeah, definitely recommend this set. This is an awesome set too, and a little bit of a thicker box than the Empire of Screams bargain set there. But yeah, I highly recommend this set. And this set looks gorgeous too, by the way, so I like it. Thin, but that's okay. They fit nicely in there. Yeah, definitely, Corey. I just mentioned watching The Witch first. I agree with Dirk. Dirk mentioned it that Dario Argento may have gotten his idea for Suspiria after watching The Witch, because it has kind of heavy Suspiria vibes a little bit. So I like it a lot. Hey, Sean, aka Cinephile Sanity. Dude's awesome. He does great watch-alongs and stuff like that too. Awesome dude. Go ahead and follow him. Thanks for joining, my friend. Appreciate it. Heather's True Romance and Pump of the Volume top 3. Heather's I have not seen. Pump Up the Volume I have, and of course Broken Arrow. I love him in that. So yeah, he's a good actor, that's for sure. Texas, my man, what is going on? The guy with the epic beard looks like a Viking. Great video you did there, Russ, with your pickups and stuff like that. Very, very cool. Thanks for joining, saying hi. Appreciate that. Of course, my boy Pap and stuff like that. The awesome Gothic Demon. Thanks for dropping in, saying hi. Just going through my top 10 favorite Arrow releases. So great stuff. Everyone's saying hi. So yeah, excellent. Yeah, cool. Got 7 people in here. Okay, let's get it going. Showed the Gothic Fantastico. Here's my first Arrow release I ever got, and this was off of Diabolic. That's Alice Sweet Alice. Wow. This is before I even watched Giallo. So I got this just because it's the young Brooke Shields, a very young Brooke Shields, who's only in this for like, what, 10 minutes, maybe less. And the cover just sells you completely. This was a great release by Arrow. I don't know if you can get this one, but it's an old school release. Like you say, they do it like this and stuff like that too. Great release, great transfer, great film. I am Catholic, so it goes heavy into that. It's a slasher. Great stuff in this. It's very visceral. It's very good. You'll probably, unfortunately, just get it like this. Who knows? You might be able to get it with a slip. It may be a re-release, but it's a great film for what it is. I just like showing off the other cover and stuff like that. Like I say, a lot of this stuff I originally saw on Amazon Prime. It's still a good place to go to if you want to find these films you haven't seen before. But you know, just a great all-around film. I think this is the director's only film, if I'm correct, Darren. You would probably know, but it's very, very cool. And but like I said, I'd recommend this to anybody. Alice, Sweet Alice. It's a great slasher with giallo elements, but yeah, definitely check this out. This is on sale, so definitely do it. Appreciate that. We got some people in here. Hey, Mello, what's going on, my friend? Mello Mutant, awesome person. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate that. Woohoo, we got the 10 people in here. Excellent. Appreciate that. All right. I did see a boy Russell in here. There he is. What's up, Russell? One of my favorite Canadians, of course. It's great to see you here, my friend. He has great knowledge of like everything. Great dude and stuff like that. Thanks for coming in and say hi. Lady J. Ghoul, of course. We got the Dark Queen here. Excellent. So we got the Dark Gothic King and Queen here. So great stuff. Very cool, Sean. I have some stuff in my cart in Arrow UK. Yeah, I may not be calming down, that's for sure. So, but I still need a region-free player. But I'm going to save up for a better one, to your point, because you kind of get what you pay for. So, very cool. All right, we'll keep the train going. In that giallo kind of just format and stuff like that too. We'll keep them coming. I can see Arrow releasing a 4K for this, hopefully. And that's Lucio Fulci's masterpiece, Don't Torture a Duckling. This came out of nowhere. I heard about this film. I've only been into Fulci for like a couple of years, and everyone was saying you got to check out Don't Torture a Duckling. You have to take it. It's a dark film. It's a disturbing film. And yeah, it's definitely a disturbing film. This is a great transfer on this. This is Lucio Fulci's one of Lucio Fulci's pieces, in my opinion. Basically, this is heavy on Catholicism. It's heavy on Gothic atmosphere too, in my opinion. Basically, it's this killer going around killing these young children. The beautiful Barbara Boucher, my goodness, is in this one too. I highly recommend it. This is on sale in the Arrow sale. If you don't have Don't Torture a Duckling, pick it up. It's a great film, great transfer. Highly recommend it. And now we stop by. There he is. What's going on, Brad, a.k.a. the pastor, a.k.a. the dealer? It's awesome to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining in and saying hi. Appreciate it. Just going through some goodies here. Going through my top 10 goodies and stuff like that. And I can't remember that LG region free player. Had too many occasional problems. Got tired dealing with it. True. Like you say, you get what you pay for. So I'm just saying hi. Also just got Mallrats. 4K. Yes, I've heard that's a really good one. I haven't seen Mallrats in for like ever. Just going through my my top 10, in my opinion, just my personal top 10 releases from the awesome boutique label of Arrow and stuff like that. So I did some honorable mentions, and you know, I just showed Don't Torture a Duckling, and so it's like I say, great kind of stuff right there and stuff like that. Some of these are out of order. So but we'll definitely be getting that. So getting to that. Oh yeah, no problem, Lady J. Love you. Yeah, Mallrats. Yeah, it's very cool. 90s film and stuff like that. Gen X type of a thing. Definitely my decade. All right. So make sure I recount. All right, cool. Okay, just had to make sure I was caught up here. Okay, next up on my list here. This to me is the greatest fantasy film ever made. And that's Ridley Scott's Legend. This is top tier Ridley Scott for me. This is a great release from Arrow. There was a Blu-ray out of it for a while, never picked it up. I had the VHS of this. I have the collector's edition DVD. That's all stored up in there and stuff like that. And once Arrow released, they're bringing out this bad boy in Blu-ray. I pre-ordered it like ASAP. I love this film a lot. It's on point. Tim Curry as Darkness, a.k.a. the Devil. I mean, it's one of the greatest parts he's ever played. Tim Curry next is, to me, the second coming of Vincent Price. He just has that voice. He's perfect in this film. This is an all-time dark fantasy film, specifically the ending. I love it a lot. What can be light without dark? This was the, of course, collector's edition right here. This might be out of print, unfortunately, but this is on sale on Arrow and stuff like that, through their Blu-ray and stuff like that. So if you're going to pick up the Blu-ray, the Arrow Blu-ray would definitely be the way to go. But I love it. And this comes with both cuts of it. So the original cut with Tangerine Dream, and then there's the other cut too, which you can see on YouTube, specifically the start, the way it shows Darkness sitting. It shows him from the back of the throne, a little bit different introduction to him. I like it a lot, but that's Legend. It's like, God. As a fantasy film, it's probably 9 out of 10 for me. Nothing is perfect, but this one's perfect, and this is a great release. So great information on this too. So I love Legend a lot. Yes, they do. I forget the other score for the other cut of that. I keep on forgetting. I have the soundtrack to that too. Yeah, is your love strong enough? Great stuff. Yep, absolutely. It is. It's a good one. It kind of hits it. Yeah, it definitely subbed to her. It hits differently. That's for sure. I have the collector edition. I think I prefer the European cut. Yeah, I believe that's the one. It's kind of like a clear kind of slip to it. One of these days, I'll show that off. It's kind of an interesting slip that it has. But yeah, John Williams. Yeah, definitely very good. He does. He originally, I mean, we all know this. He originally had issues. Like I said, that's a heavy headdress that he's wearing and stuff like that. Then he just, I think, watched the film of him just acting the way he was acting, and he just loved it. You can see that in pictures and stuff like that, them putting it on him. It's an all-time performance by him. He is terrifying in that. Love him a lot. So, what's up, Jeffrey? What's going on, my friend? John Doe Juggalo. Go and follow his channel. He's doing a live unboxing of some Vinegar Syndrome greatness with the dude. Dude loves movies, and that dude is awesome as well. So yeah, check those awesome dudes out, and yeah, it's great stuff. Yeah, very young Tim Curry. Legend, that was done too, for what I understand, before Tom Cruise's accident, and Tom Cruise was definitely young in that. I understand that that's going off topic a little bit. The studio that they're filming that in burned down, I believe. Crazy stuff, but yeah, it's really great stuff. Tim Curry, he tolerated the whole makeup process as Darkness. Yeah, I mean he looked the part, Every what is it? Yeah, every wolf suffers fleas. All you must do is scratch. So, all right. Next up, of course, Brad knows about this one, and I love it. That's RoboCop. What's not to like about this film? It's too bad Scream Factory has 2 and 3. I'm surprised Arrow didn't pick up. I think it's a different studio as well. Of course, I think MGM released this. This is on sale on Arrow. I think the steelbook might still be available. But it's very, very. What can you say that isn't cool about this film? Basically, he's a police officer that just gets the brutality destroyed. Basically, just shot up to death. And then he just gets reincarnated as this awesome thing called RoboCop, and just going around just doing his things. Of course, the back of this bad boy right here. Someone help me out in chat, please, because I'm a forgetful idiot. Who's the director of this? Paul Verhoeven. Thank you. Yeah, of course, the same guy who did Starship Troopers, which I'm shocked Arrow didn't get either. I could have seen Arrow release Starship Troopers like crazy. This is a great Blu-ray of it. It's like, has multiple, director's cut, and then the original film cut and stuff like that too. It's yeah, definitely. Like I said, but this is a great release. Same thing with this one. This was a pre-order. I think this comes with a poster, and yeah, you get the booklet, so you can't go wrong with this. You can't go wrong with this release anyway. So great extras on this stuff too. So yeah, that's definitely RoboCop. So RoboCop is top tier. I was so happy they released this. Dead or Alive, you're coming with me. Move, you creep. Yeah, exactly. Great stuff. Yeah, it's true. It's like dark science fiction from a different time. But off the wall stuff. It's crazy good. And just great stuff. So I definitely love it a lot. The Uncut Death of Murphy is great gore. It is. I mean, it's the dude that played Red in that 70s show. So, and this guy on top of here too, he passed away, a few years ago. But yeah, it's really good. But yeah, I love the releases. But yeah, that's RoboCop. Definitely a must-own. Like it a lot. Okay, we're getting into the last 4, technically. I'm going to count 2 films as one here. This I first heard about this in a man called YouTuber goes by In Search of the Shadows, I think it is, and he mentioned this film. I originally saw this in the 1980s slasher book for teenagers or whatever it was called, and they mentioned this film and the scene from this film. So I'm going to show this first off too, but that's of course Deep Red. Possibly the greatest giallo ever made. It is, to me, the last great giallo ever done. What can you say about this film that has not been said? It can be a slasher, it can be horror, it's giallo, it's everything in between. The opening score still sends chills down my spine. The ending is so effing good. Specifically the credits, the elevator scene. You all know what I'm talking about. Dario always used this before. I got the Blu-ray of this first, of course. I love the cover for that. This is a great release, of course. I have the 4K for this. This is on sale on Arrow's site right now. They have the Profondo Rosso version like that. That's a nice version of that, but you can't beat that whatsoever. You just can't beat this. Great release, great transfer, great extras on this. I mean, that's what you get it for. The contents, it's all right there. Just in this release right here, all-star cast, giallo greats in here. Very cool. But yeah, that's Deep Red. You all know. If you don't know, now you know. So it's really good. It's an all-timer. I love Deep Red a lot. I'm surprised there ain't other versions of that film. There's probably like UK media books or German media books of it and all this other stuff too. It's really good. I've never seen Dario as a master amongst masters. He is. He's, like I said, these guys are different types of cats. That's for sure. It's got the RoboDoc steelbook film. That's one more. I wanted to see it. Very cool, Sean. Yeah, it's a. I have RoboDoc as well. I got the one with the slip that looks like the one for the Terminator. So I always like that. I thought that looked pretty cool and stuff like that. That's a nice one. So it's very good. Red is undeniably, arguably one of the best. It is. It's definitely top tier. Yeah, it's a masterpiece as well. Like I say, that's a 9 out of 10 film. It's just really good. Just like everything about it. It's a trip of an awesome film. So it's really, really cool. So, I like it a lot. So, all right, we're getting into the top stuff here, everybody. And sorry, kind of a quick one here, so not too bad. So awesome. Keeping on the trend for giallos and stuff like that. I mean, this was I missed the chance to get the Arrow Blu-ray, and I originally saw this on Amazon Prime. Same thing with the transfers and stuff like that. Great stuff. I had to quick one with this film I'm about to show. I didn't know if it was closed caption or not, but to change the subtitles on it. So I was able to change the lettering to yellow, and it so worked with this film, and it so worked with the beginning of it. I did miss out on the Blu-ray, but that's okay because Arrow released the 4K. I got the Arte version of that, and that's Mario Bava's masterpiece, Blood and Black Lace. I cannot see any issue with this film whatsoever. Just the start of the film, they introduce the characters and they look like mannequins. They look like they're posing. It's like a soap opera. This is Mario Bava's masterpiece. It is almost perfect. It's the same thing. Shit, this might be a 9.5 out of 10. It's good. I like everything about it. I know. I mean, God, this thing comes with like extras up the ass. Of course it does. It's a great release. This is on sale on Arrow UK. This is an Arrow UK release. This was up for one of my releases of the year. Of course, like that, it was up there. It's very good. It was done in early 60s. He did this a little after he did The Whip in the Body, I believe. Yes. So he did this one after he did The Whip in the Body, and I love The Whip in the Body. And then he just took giallo. This is the godfather of giallo films, in my opinion. But it's a great release. It's on sale on Arrow UK site. If you don't have it, pick it up. If you like this kind of stuff, like I do, and it's just really, 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 really good. And yeah, it's been talked about forever. I will talk about it later when I do my top 20 giallos of all time. But yeah, that's Blood and Black Lace. I mean, come on. I mean, this release, like I showed it off before, but I mean, I love the Arrow artwork that they did for this. It's so good. And yeah, it's really good. Comes with a booklet. I mean, hell, why not? And this is readily available too, which I like a lot because Arrow knows. That's one thing about the label. I do believe they know. So it's really good. So, I like it a lot. But yeah, that's it. Blood and Black Lace. That's the last giallo is going to be shown. I could have shown more, but there's a lot more giallo I need to watch. So understand that. Yep, absolutely. All right, fam. Thank you, Russ. Appreciate that. Cop shooting stance. Yeah, indeed. Love the gun, too, that he has. So it's really good. So I like it a lot. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was. I remember that stream we all did. Yes, it was. You'll have that other very awesome looking release, too. That's a very cool release, too, with all black like that and stuff like that. But me being like Italian cinephile, I just love the Arte versions, as they like calling it. It's a great stuff like that. Yeah, sub to Corey, doing great stuff on his channel. His conversations are flipping awesome. So it's great stuff. It could be on a streaming service somewhere there, Mello. Check it out. See what you think about it. It's not for everybody. To me, I'm 44 years old. you know, a little older. If I was younger, I wouldn't dig it for what it is, but it's a way, way, way ahead of its time. He used cameras like on a toy train engine, I think, you know, to do some of the shots in that film. I've been reading one of the Giallo books that I have. A lot of information on there about that. It's a great stuff. So yeah, definitely check that out, Mello. I would highly recommend it. All right. How about that? We went through that pretty quickly. So we're down to the last two, but I'll say kind of three. I do have the box set of this and stuff like that. And with this film, my mom told me about it, and she said she couldn't finish the film, and I was kind of hooked at the time when she mentions that a woman brings these men up to her attic in her house and gives them to this creature that needs their blood and all this stuff. It's pretty sick the way she mentioned it. Of course, that's Clive Barker's masterpiece, Hellraiser. So Hellraiser and Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, which is basically, these two are the same film. So it's basically a continuation. These are great transfers of these films. I love Hellraiser a lot. It's yours, Mr. Cotton. It always was. It's really good. If you don't know the synopsis, this has Giallo elements in it, which is funny. Frank Cotton, who happens to be a voyeur of sorts, looking for extremes to go beyond his sick mind, gets this box from this shady person, and I forget where he's at. But he's all sweaty and stuff like that, a dirty motherfucker. And he moves into his brother's house, which is all decrepit and stuff like that. Goes up to the attic, all sitting there, all Indian legged, all crossed and stuff like that, and decides to do the one thing you don't do. You open the box. And he did. He solved the puzzle, opened the box. His brother's new wife, Julia, finds out that he's there. They have an extramarital affair, so to speak. I love the actress that plays her. She's a bitch. She's a sexy redhead. She gets these men up there because he finds his way out, blah, blah, blah. Feeds them these men so he can get back to his original self. But the character is one of the most sadistic son of a bitches in cinema history, in my opinion. Hellraiser is a masterpiece of horror. I'd recommend this to anybody. This is not a gateway horror. This is extreme horror. I like it a lot based off the book, The Hellbound Heart, that Clive Barker did. Funny thing, this might have it on here, but I remember they were talking to Doug Bradley. He mentioned that when Clive came in there, he asked who's in charge here in this film. Bradley turned to him and smiled and said, "You are." I recommend both of these films. Great transfers on these. These are on sale. I believe both of them are, but yeah, definitely. You can't go wrong with Hellraiser at all. Great release from Arrow. Can't go wrong at all. If you have a region-free player and you want to get the Scarlet Box, it's on sale too on Arrow's UK site. So definitely great stuff. Watch inside, be ready for grinding. Awesome. Yeah, you have a good one with him there, Sean. Yeah, you all have fun on there and stuff like that. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Yeah, it's basically part 1 and 2 of the same movie. Yeah, I know. I really like Hellbound. To think I hesitated. It's like I said, I love the film a lot. Talking about that too, like Clive Barker's vision of Leviathan wasn't properly showed in that film. So I do like the Hellraiser remake a little bit because it kind of showed what Leviathan is. So it's a really, yeah, I like it a lot. Say bye to Sean. Yes, I love the book as well, and great franchise. Clive Barker is a great director and great author. A lot of horror films are based off of his novellas. Midnight Meat Train, that's him. Rawhead Rex, which is very good, that's him. Oh God, there's a lot. But there's quite a few films that are based off of his stuff like that, so I highly recommend it. 9 out of 10, absolutely. Yeah, great horror. It's all-time great horror. That's definitely agreeable, Lady J. So, funny enough, he had 88 before I did. I was born in 88. Yeah. All right, and this is the last one. This is my number one. Basically, Scream Factory has the 3 of them. Universal released a set on Blu-ray. And then once Arrow UK announced it that they were going to bring this out in a box set and stuff like that, yeah, I pre-ordered it. I was talking to Pop's Movie Dungeon about it, but that's Psycho. This is the Psycho box set. This was my box set of the year. Yeah, just a awesome set. I've done this before. Nice sexy slip with that. Nice box. All of the Psycho films on 4K. For anything by itself alone, it is Psycho 2. This is a top 10 slasher for me. I love it a lot. I love all the Psycho films. Psycho 3 is underrated. This comes with a shitload of special features. I love the Psycho set a lot. This was highly worth it. All the films look great. And God, what a box set. So very, very cool. This was awesome to have. For collectors like us, this is what we dream about, is for awesome films like this. Of course, the first Psycho is way ahead of it, out of its time. It's definitely a slasher film from the great Alfred Hitchcock. You can't go wrong like that based off the book. And then Psycho 2 turns it completely along. It's probably one of the greatest horror sequels ever made, if not the greatest horror sequel ever made. It's dangerously close. I like it better than the first, which is can be blasphemy for some, but I love Psycho 2 a lot. And yeah, it's a really, really great release from Arrow. This is why I love Arrow as a boutique label, just for all that I've shown you. It's a great label. I love Psycho 2 a lot. This is a great set. They are releasing another one with 2, 3, and 4 on that. You don't, for that one could be worth it too, and that's a nice set. So I think it kind of looks like this, I believe. I may be wrong, but yes, sometimes Arrow can be a little bit weird with their re-releases, but it's probably because of the first one that's in here. So, but yeah, this is my number one Arrow that I own and stuff like that I'd recommend people get for the other set that they're releasing and stuff like that too. You can get it, pick it up. But yeah, that's the Psycho box set. Highly recommend it. Just for Psycho 2 alone on 4K, yeah, it's definitely worth it. I highly recommend that. But yeah, that's the Psycho box set. But yeah, for my honorable mentions, this is what I showed off real quick for all those just joining. An American Werewolf in London, of course. Any of the Giallo Essentials box set, if you want to go into Giallo a bit, I highly recommend that. Then, of course, I couldn't mention that without mentioning, of course, the Arrow Video Store. So, great stuff. So, I didn't work. I can't afford another player. Oh, okay. Yeah, Russ, I understand that. Yeah, it can be liberating, but then with these newer electronics and stuff like that, you get what they pay for and they break. That's the only problem, with the cinephiles and stuff like that for like certain releases and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, so it was great stuff. Only seen the first 2 films. That's the only ones you really need to see. Psycho 3 I haven't seen in a minute. It's for what I've seen, it's an underrated film. And then you have The Beginning, which was a TV film. I think USA Network brought that out, talking about Mr. Bates's mother and all that other stuff too, which I forget was it Moreau was her last name that played his mom, I believe. Darren knows about that, but yeah, just great stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's my my top 10 Arrow releases that I own, or just my personal top 10 Arrow releases, and just some suggestions for you all if you don't have them yet. And since the Vday sale is still going on, if you see them there, or like anything else that you seem interested in and stuff like that, pick it up and stuff like that. I have not calmed down. I have stuff in my cart in the UK store, but it's just in my cart. I haven't done anything yet. So, I'd be open to suggestions like that in the near future, because I do have stuff coming and stuff like that. So expect a Calm the Hell Down stream or episode coming in the near future. just some future channel plans. And there it is. So he is still here. Thank you, Brad. Can't have it a stream. Can't have anything without Brad mentioning that. So just some quick channel plans. Expect a four films stream in the next couple weeks with me, Darren, and Dirk, and expect that coming. We're talking about 4 films of Mimsy Farmer. I just watched a Perfume and The Lady in Black. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting review. I may do that later on today or tomorrow. I just finished that up this morning. I was thinking about doing a Western Wednesdays. That's just going away. There's just no point. I'm going to stick to certain content on my channel, basically slasher dude, slashers, horror, anime, manga, stuff like that. Just stick to what I'm sticking with and not overload myself like I've done in the past and put too much on my plate here. I just like I say, just do this for fun and the passion, and just enjoy everybody's content, and that's basically what I do. Oh yeah, no problem there, Caveman. I see you, my man. Check him out too. Very cool dude. He does another week from now, something geeky, and going to go through the films that we watched, and then we're going to be talking about an anime film called Fireworks. So if you all like that kind of stuff, and something geeky is sci-fi and fantasy and all that other stuff too. So if you like that kind of stuff, check us out. I'll let you all know when that's coming out, coming up, and all that stuff too. So like I say, appreciate the love and everything. Think about starting AZ chain movie reviews. That's actually a great idea, Mello. Yeah, just do that. That's a very good idea. Yeah, that's an awesome idea. Yeah, definitely go with that. That'll definitely work out for you, definitely. And so yeah, just expect kind of that future content. Like I said, I was talking to Darren about it. I do plan on doing my top 20 Giallos of all time, in my opinion. My top 10 or top 20 Giallos be in 2 parts. The first 10 will be part 1, and then the last 10 will be part 2. And yeah, still have a lot to watch, so expect that in the near future. Some other top 5 film ideas that I have. I still plan on doing my top 5 Ridley Scott films. Ridley Scott's my all-time favorite director, so expect that in the near future. That's definitely coming. And some other interesting ideas that I have planned with doing everything else. And perfect. Excellent, Darren. Yeah, definitely. You and I will talk about that. That's definitely a good idea. Yeah. So, and just talk about the films and that too. We all love slashers and stuff like that. So I've been talking to Darren about future content, doing with him and stuff like that. We both love slashers. So it's great stuff we're doing here. And you guys are awesome. And I do appreciate the love and the subs and all this other stuff too. And the nominations and all that great stuff. So I'm going to get out of here. There's just a quick one today. Be sure to check out Jeff, a.k.a. John Doe Juggalo, on his channel later on tonight. He's doing a Vinegar Syndrome unboxing with a dude who loves movies. Definitely check him out. Check everybody else out here in the chat. Great channels. They do great content. And yeah, Caveman linked Anthony Horrors and More's video. Go there, vote who you want. Horror YouTuber of the month. Talk a little bit too fast here. Horror YouTuber of the month for the month of March, aka the Ides of March. Anyway, you all have a great day. If you can, slash the like, sleeping bag the subscribe. I am on Twitter. I am on Letterboxd. I'm on Instagram. Of course, I'm here on YouTube. You all have a great day. I will see you all next time. Happy late Valentine's Day. I'll see you all next time. Take care.